I want to lose some weight. And everybody says in order to lose a pound a week, I have to cut 500 calories. What is 500 calories? I want to cut some calories. It's Fit and 50 here, and today we are going to look at a group of foods that you may very well enjoy eating, but do you know how many calories you are consuming? Today is the 500 calorie snack food addition. So we're going to start with soft drinks. They're very popular. Just about everyone likes to have them and enjoy them. They're very high calorie and they have some interesting effects. So 3 Cokes, these are Diet Cokes, I realize, but I don't have any full-size Coke cans in my house. So 3.5 Cokes actually are about 500 calories. Now, if you're drinking Diet Coke or Coke Zero, 3.5 Cokes are 0 calories, but they don't come without a risk. You need to consume these if you're going to drink them with food. And the reason why is they can cause a sugar craving even though there's no sugar in them. Because what happens is your brain gets a signal from your taste buds that says, hey, I have calories coming in or food energy coming in, get the body ready. So the brain sends a signal down the stomach, says we've got food to process. So the stomach's all ready, it's going, bring it on. And it's waiting for it. And nothing's coming. No calories, no food energy. It sends a signal back up to the brain and it's pissed. It's saying, where's my calories? You promised me some. And that's what triggers a sugar craving. They have these smaller cans of Coke now that could help you control your consumption, because typically when you open up a can for a drink, you drink it all. But keep in mind, even though they're smaller cans, they're not half. Just over 5 of these cans is 500 calories. So the next couple snack foods we're going to look at that are actual food and not drinks, we're going to start with chocolate bars. Because chocolate bars was my personal weakness when I first started trying to change my body composition and lose weight. And guess what? I used to always get 2 chocolate bars every time I filled up for gas, and 2 chocolate bars turn out to be 500 calories. Now, when you work in an office scenario, probably the most common treat thing that is brought in for everybody is, you guessed it, donuts. And this is a honey cruller. It's my favorite kind of donut. It's over 300 calories. And as a matter of fact, just over 1.5 of those donuts is 500 calories. Now you might go and look at what they brought in and go, oh, they brought muffins. Well, muffins are healthy. Well, when it comes to tracking your calories, you need to be aware, because this is a bran muffin. It's a Raisin Bran muffin. And it is 360 calories. So it actually is even more calories than the donut. So it's good to be aware of these things when you are learning to track your calories. So we all like something to snack on when we're watching a movie, and the go-to snack is typically chips. So what I've done here is I have laid out 500 calories of different types of chips. Well, that's not chips, that's popcorn. Anyway, the first one here is really traditional chips. Brands don't really matter, but they do vary a little bit in calorie amount, so it's good to read the packaging on the back. These are Pringles. That's 500 calories of traditional chips. Now this brand is Lay's, but it's not the brand that makes a difference. They're oven baked, so you actually get a little bit more volume of food for the amount of calories. Then you come over here, these are called Popcorners. Orville Redenbacher also makes a version of these. These are, well, they're called Popcorners themselves, and they have a few less than Orville Redenbacher. That's why I chose to use them. And then over here we've got Smart Food, we've got white cheddar popcorn, and this here, it's funny because actually Smart Food has more than one type of white cheddar popcorn, and they don't have the same amount of calories, so you do need to be aware, although still you get a lot more volume for the amount of calories there. Now I got a little bit of a surprise for you. I'm going to take this one out of here. I'm going to show you a couple more. So this here is Ritz Crackers. And that's 500 calories of Ritz Crackers. And the last one I'm going to show you is how many times have people told you it's healthy to eat a handful of nuts. And it is healthy to have some nuts, but that's 500 calories in almonds. Now almonds make a great little snack, but we're talking about a little snack. That's a lot of almonds. So when we're looking for a snack food, what's really key here is we need to make sure we do portion control. So take a bowl, put the amount of chips in it that you want, and then put the rest of the way. Or even better yet, throw them in the garbage. Okay, that may not be practical, or you might not be ready to make that kind of change in your life, but definitely it takes some self-control. These are self-control foods. They give you these great big bags. They're way too big of bags for the amount of food. All of this stuff here came out of those bags, and there's still some left. And it's not unusual for a person to open a bag and eat it all. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. What can I say? We're down to one of the most popular desserts ever, ice cream. And here we have Ben & Jerry's, If I Had a Million Flavors. That's Rosita and my favorite ice cream. And that is 500 calories. Now over here, we went to Gelato, and that's 500 calories. So there's a few less calories in gelato than there is regular ice cream. This is a tiramisu brand from Haagen-Dazs. Now we get over here, it starts getting really crazy. This here is a sherbet, and that's 500 calories. Just gonna pause here for a minute, kind of go back here and talk about protein. Because in Ben & Jerry's, there's 5 grams of protein in every serving. Not in that, there's more than 5 grams of protein in that. But there's 5 grams of protein in every servings in Ben & Jerry's. Can't remember what it is in here. 4 grams in every serving of the gelato. When you come over to the sherbet though, and it's important because I'm a bro, and you know us bros, and of course all my sisters are the same, we gotta have our protein. So the sherbet, 1 gram. But I also want to point out here, I didn't pour this one out because you want to keep this one and eat this one later. This one here is Greek yogurt, and it's frozen Greek yogurt. And it has 5 grams of protein in it. So it's also a fairly good source of protein as well as a sweet treat. Now we move over to this one. This is insane. I had no idea. I've never had a sorbet before. When we were looking, we saw these others. But that there, I don't know if you can see that. That's not even quite 500 calories. Barely short of 500 calories. And you compare that sorbet to the ice cream, and this is way lower in calories, and it's delicious. So what I'm trying to make a point here is not that one lower calorie choice is necessarily healthier than the other, but you need to be aware of what you're eating. You need to be aware of your food volumes, because it's important to get the proper nutrition and nutrients. So when you're giving yourself a treat, you want to make sure that you're treating yourself in a way that is not detrimental to your diet and your goals. So this is Fit and 50, signing out. Keep working out, keep having fun, learn about your diet, and enjoy life. We'll talk to you in that next video. Birthday cake, birthday cake. Everybody wants some birthday cake, birthday cake, birthday cake. Everybody loves some birthday cake.